So today we're going to talk about the upward meltdown crisis. Reason why they call it the meltdown crisis is because the economy is going up little by little, and looks like the financial district, the stock market, is correcting itself, is making climbs up to the green digits, and the percentages are going up. But they've figured that it's a melt up crisis, that we're gonna head to a hyperinflation because things are climbing up too fast and people are making money, well, most people, but not enough to cover what's gonna happen in the coming future, right? They're saying that the prices are gonna go up because the government is putting out too much money, and when they put out too much money, that this is gonna cause an inflation on price products. But to me, that's nothing new, because in the 70s, things were cheaper and people could afford, people were buying things here and there. I say the 70s because I grew up around that year, and things were pricey and comfortable, that mostly everybody could afford anything they wanted to and be comfortable and have a prosperous life, right? People would shop, go on vacation, buy whatever they need, give allowance to their children. I don't think they do allowance these days, but anyway, thing is that these analysts and people that study economics and things like that, and margins, things like that, they are saying that this money distribution from the government that's giving all these stimulus check is going to raise the prices, and it's going to cause a hyperinflation, saying that you don't see it yet, but it's going to get there little by little. You're not noticing yet, but the prices are going up and people are going to have trouble buying things. But to me, people, it's not nothing new. Things always go up. When your salaries go up, what they do? They raise the prices. So I don't think it had got nothing to do with the government giving out stimulus checks and helping the people out. Rather, the government helps the people out or not. The economy, it was slow from the beginning. Way before this pandemic happened, it was already slow. What the pandemic did, it just put it at a standstill. It got worse than it really was. So what they're complaining now, or these analysts, and predicting, because it's all speculation, nobody knows, that people are gonna have trouble purchasing stuff because the prices are gonna get double or triple. So imagine, if the people still can't buy, you're still gonna have a crisis in your hand. As long as the people have money to buy, everything's all right, because people's gotta eat no matter what. All right, you probably can't pay your rent and all that, but people still gotta eat and have the necessities they need in their possession to feel comfortable and at ease. When people don't have certain stuff, the tensions go up, depression, things like that, and they start doing things they're not supposed to. So it's important that our government steps in and help out the people. So these stimulus checks do help the people, to ease their stress level down, and anything they have to do to pay and lower their debt. But it's got nothing to do that to be out there and scaring the people there's going to be hyperinflation. Another thing, it causes people, when they see the stock market going down, they start selling and they bring the prices down, and that's how other people come and take advantage of that and start buying all these stocks. And you find out a couple of days later that the stock went up 10%, 15%, and you lost out because you sold your position, and now it's too expensive for you to gain it back, right? Because it was $2, it went up $12, for one stock. It's gonna cost you more than 10% of it went already up, so you lost 10% of your earnings on that because you sold your position. So no matter what, hyperinflation is gonna happen, whether you like it or not. Things always go up, they never go down. So people don't get discouraged. If you want to invest. The thing is that investing is for long term, And if you see the margins turning all red, you don't get panic and sell position, because then you're gonna be worse off than you were before, because that's a long term. It takes time for the stock market to gain, position to earn your money, income, whatever you're into. How you want to do it? You want to earn dividends or whatever, interest. You want to gain capital gain. It's all different. But anyway, hyperinflation is nothing new. So people, you don't need to get panicked. That's why the regular citizen pays his taxes, so the government could do its job and stay with the country and keep the country going. So don't get discouraged. If your government don't do nothing for you, you gotta voice your voice and spread your opinion. Whatever you might be, how you express it, you gotta express yourself and demand that you get this help. Anyway, with that, I'll let you go.